Yeah. Wait. Bing bang 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 bing bing bang 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 All right. Okay, we're live. Yes. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the stream today. It is so good to have you here with me today on this Friday. Welcome in. Today is a special day because today we are going to be fighting maybe Dimensius. Probably. I have high hopes. I might get a chance to see him. I've not seen him yet. I've not spoiled myself yet at all on the fight. I have not looked at him at all. So last night I did go with the NA raid into Manaforge off stream, and we got to Dimensius, but I did not go there. So we killed Nexus King, and I hearthed out because I wanted to say that for the stream today. Yeah. And I also, I made some notes because I'm going to try to help others with the knowledge I've gained from yesterday. I don't know how much I actually will know, but we're going to muddle through, and I think we're going to do well today. Yes, I'm sure that we'll just stroll on in and kick his butt. Yeah, I think so. I do have high hopes. This is going to start in about an hour. About an hour before then. So we have a little time to chat. I have not even looked at him respectfully. No, Swig. No. Thank you for the 62-month resub, by the way. Cora and I, thank you for the 41-month resub. I really appreciate that. Thank you so much. We have I have a lot I want to talk about before we start the raid. So let me see if I can squeeze in as much as I can here before that happens. We were supposed to do Guild Wars 2 yesterday. Unfortunately, I had an emergency and that I had to deal with and cope with yesterday. So unfortunately, we're not able to do Guild Wars 2 yesterday like I planned. So I hope we can do Guild Wars 2 on Monday instead. And I am planning a Sunday stream. I'm gonna be here at 7 a.m. on Sunday. Heroic is gonna be pretty hard for me, but I will be there. We're gonna do the Heroic raid on Sunday, and I will be present, doing my very best at 7 a.m. That's for EU. So please look forward to it. I don't normally stream on the weekend, but I think we're gonna try it. Yeah. I'll be EP. Zepla with a normal sleep schedule is a bit scary. It is, but Zepla is highly motivated. I really want to kill Dimensius on all the difficulties. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do it on Mythic. Like, I doubt it. Based on the way that I am, I doubt it. But you gotta start somewhere. Okay, you gotta start somewhere. So, yeah, I wanted to be there for Heroic if I can. Second night of normal raid last night. Bis Trinket and the boots. Oh, wow. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Let me, God, how much? Okay, we got 45 minutes. I can't dick around too much. This is the first thing I want to talk about. There's some drama. There's some hilarious drama going on in the community that obviously I need to talk about because it's funny. That's my favorite kind of drama, the kind that's hilarious. And this definitely falls in that category. Yes, hold on. This, let me pull up the Firefox here for you. To clue you in, this is all over the WoW subreddit this morning. What time is it for me? It's 11:15. Yeah, okay, drama time. So, this is what I've seen on Reddit this morning. This is the Ret official Discord. Let me just read it. We've decided to temporarily close the Ret questions and Ret general channels until Ret is appropriately tuned. So if you don't know what this is about, we just had the DPS tier list come out for the new raid. And it put Ret at the bottom, like third from the bottom. So yeah, this is the DPS rankings for the most recent. As you can see, the pink line, Ret, is third from the bottom right now. And most people would be like, well, you know, we've all been there. Well, not paladins. This is uncharted territory. So how are we responding? Well, we decided to close Ret questions and Ret general channels, you know, where players go to ask questions to improve at the class, until Ret is tuned appropriately. Ret's been left behind and ignored this season. So since Blizzard is effectively being communicating to us that we should not be playing this spec, we're now following their lead. If you'd like to voice your frustrations about this, please post in off-topic, not in holy or prot channels. So they're shutting down the Discord so people can't discuss because we're crashing out. Basically, this was going on. Damage, especially single target. Ret was doing great at the end of last season, but the compensatory buffs for the Divine Hammer nerf were not enough to let us keep competing with all the specs that received 20% damage buffs from reworks this season. Ret's currently one of the worst performing specs statistically. Yeah. Even though Ret was clearly underperforming at the start of this patch, specs that were already outperforming us got damage buffs and we got ignored. This has become a pattern almost every tier, where we start out undertuned and don't get adequate buffs in the first few weeks. So our response to this is to close the Discord over the DPS tuning, which is, I mean, basically, it's a lot of whining in here and a lot of complaining. And this is the only place, I guess, you can hear the complaints about it. So we know this is inconvenient for people wanting to find information, but we think this is a better approach than a ping. In the meantime, pins in Ret questions, information in Ret fact, and online guides should have the information you're looking for in almost all cases. So this is really helpful. You're basically locking down and hurting your own community to spite Blizzard, which is, I mean, I don't even know what to say. Masterful play. Sorry. It's like a blessing of sacrifice to free you from the bottom tiers of the yeah, the feral druids are like, first time I don't know. I thought it was really funny. You know what it actually reminds me of? It reminds me of when I was a kid and me and my brother and sister would all get toys in our Happy Meal. And sometimes I'd get the shit toy and everybody else got a good toy and I would crash out over that. This is kind of what that reminds me of. feel like me and Arms Warrior reading that confused AF. Yeah, because Arms is all the way at the bottom. Like, there's others that are close, you know, that are... This is part of it. This is part of the WoW experience. You pull through. You push through in times like this. I wanted to offer the perspective of a Fury Warrior, but I can't read. I feel like it is kind of like somebody here in the comments, I was reading the comments earlier, was talking about how, why does this feel kind of on brand for the paladin stereotype? And I spent some time thinking about that. I think it's because if you're not the main character, is it worth playing at all? Like, how can you be the chosen one if you're third from the last on the DPS tier? It was just like, I don't know. It's like a martyrdom that we're doing. Like, we're not entitled. We are going to... Actually, you know what's funny is whenever Blizzard inevitably buffs rent, they're gonna be like, see? It worked. See, it's a... it's like a self-fulfilling prophecy now. It's a Delulu prophecy. Is now. I don't know. I like, in my experience, the class discords, their cultures can be kind of all over the place. I have gone into my Arcane Mage Discord, like I look in there to see if other people ask questions that I had, and that's been helpful for me in trying to figure stuff out. I'll actually tell you, the first time that I went into my class Discord, for Mage, the first thing I ever saw in there, like the first message I saw, was some guy, no, it was oh yeah, so the class writer who's amazing, who made my incredible weak auras that I use in Arcane that I just love so much. He was telling someone, I'm still waiting for you to suck my dick. And then that person replied, is this higher priority than barraging at 20 harmony stats? I laughed so much. I laughed my ass off. But, you know, it's like... I was like, this is hilarious. I feel like the sad reality is that we're only able to joke and learn and like have fun in our Mage Discord because we're at the top of the meters right now. You know, that's actually the only reason the Discord stays open, is because, you know, Mage doing really well. Arcane Mage, anyway. And if it weren't, like, we wouldn't be able to laugh and have fun or learn anything, because, like, what's the point? You know, like, what's the point in even bothering with it if you can't? Anywho, Zepla's supposed to be the mature one. Me? No way! No way! You are supposed to barrage it. Yeah, you shouldn't be letting it get to 20 stacks, to be honest with you. Yeah. But it's just funny. Hi, Archon. Welcome in. Welcome in. Is this expansion worth playing? Oh, yeah, I would definitely say so. Unless you're a ret paladin. I'm sorry. Basically, they're gonna get memed on for this so much. I saw this one. This is a response to it from the Evoker Discord. It says, we've decided to leave open the preservation and preservation PvP channels since preservation is very fun to play. Preservation has been given special attention this season, so since Blizzard's been effectively communicating us that we should be playing the spec, we're following their lead. What exactly is so good about the spec? Well, healing, especially AoE burst healing. Preservation was doing great at the end of last season, and with the buffs and tier nerfs were enough to keep us competing with specs that received healing buffs this season. Preservation is currently one of the best performing specs, statistically, in Mana Forge Omega logs. This gap will only widen as more of us get our new tier set. Even though preservation was fun to play at the start of the patch, we continue to get changes that made the spec even more fun. That's temporal anomaly buffs, talent revamps, and more ensure preservation is better than ever. This isn't an exhaustive list of reasons to play preservation, but these are the ones you can enjoy in a short time frame. Please continue asking questions in all channels. They are open for the community. It is why the server exists. This is great. Yeah, so this is probably going to be, I just want to tell you about it because you're probably going to see this getting memed on a lot over the coming days, and I thought it was hilarious, so. Anywho, now that you know, we don't have a ton of time before the raid starts, so I wanted to kind of move through topics kind of rapid fire here. There was a teaser I wanted to watch that was just posted 22 hours ago. So this is related to, it's like a teaser for the fact we're getting the midnight trailer next week. It's on the 19th, I think? Yes. So Tuesday the 19th, they're going to be at Gamescom with a big presentation. We're going to see the CG cinematic trailer, I believe, for midnight. And we're probably going to get a release date for midnight on Tuesday. It's big, big, big day. So I want to watch this trailer. Let me mute the... Do I have the game sounds on? No. Yeah, but they're really quiet. Okay. Okay. Let's roll into this quick. Random comment. Did she go? No, I put Genshin on hold for a little bit, but I do plan to play Snezhnaya, and I do plan to do the Nod Cry stuff. I think I'm a little behind, but I need to set aside a day where we catch up on everything. So yeah, I'm not gone forever from Genshin. Don't worry. It is still something I care about and want to play, but I've had to kind of prioritize a bit because it's okay. Make sure this is all working. Are we ready? Oh no, this is an official thing. WoW World of Warcraft channel posted themselves. It's an official teaser for midnight. It says doorstep teaser, whatever that means. Let's find out. Hold on. Yeah. It's upside. Oh! Oh no. The void is coming. What? To my house? Oh, you know what this is about? It's about housing. Isn't it? It's about housing. Right? They're giving us real houses. Blizzard's about to unveil the best housing system ever seen in gaming. You will get a real house. What? Okay. Opening night. Yeah, 11 a.m. PDT. We will be there streaming. I will be co-streaming that, of course. What in the world? Because it's, you know, this will be the big Gamescom thing happening on Tuesday. Cool. What does this mean? Okay, but for real, what do you think this means? Why would they show... Is it housing? We'll see. But the thing that I was realizing was if Xalatath is now like even more super powerful after the events of the raid and what we do here in the raid today, we messed up, right? Like we're gonna make her super strong and we're gonna help her be super strong. And that's how she's gonna destroy the world, is all the power that we gave her. Yeah. What do you think? Fake. There's no housing available in major Durban cities. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Been on PTR. Oh yeah, the remix stuff is on PTR. I should definitely go check it out. Maybe after the raid today, if we have some time. What are you doing on the PTR? What's awesome? Oh yeah, I have all this stuff queued up. Do we have time? Yes, still have time. Still have time. Maybe they're saying you can enjoy the reveal from home or in person at the event. Oh, yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, the city in the end is Cologne. That's where Gamescom is. Have you ever been to Gamescom? I have not. But I always wanted to. Maybe someday. Larry in the corner. I told y'all. She is so bad. Okay. So this is about Legion Remix. There's some news. I guess you could call it news about Legion Remix. So remember when we watched the Legion Remix trailer, teaser, or whatever, and I'm like, housing? We're gonna have housing stuff in it? Well, all the housing stuff, it's all coming together right now, because it looks like there is a housing vendor in PTR for Remix. Could Legion Remix have obtainable player housing rewards? Okay, at the at the announcement thing, are they gonna be like, pre-order and you'll get player housing now with Legion Remix, like around the same time, before the expansion? Once you complete the intro quest line, you'll be sent to the Infinite Bazaar, just like we did with Mop Remix, and you will find vendors for cosmetics, but there's a different vendor that's caught our attention, Demelius, the housing vendor. Yes, so that's definitely what it seems like. Here, the event has an ID with a possible duration. Here it states it'll run from October 7th to January 19th. This does not mean these are the final confirmed event dates, but a similar discovery was made during the Mop Remix PTR, and it did end up matching with the actual event date. So could this mean that we're going to get player housing on or before October 7th? For Legion Remix? That's soon! I'm gonna lose my mind when they announce it. Yes. And the question is, will we have access to player housing? Yeah, during Legion Remix. That is the question. It's already known that players who pre-order the Midnight expansion will receive early access to player housing based on what people found out about the different editions for Midnight. One of the features of Legion Remix will be a staggered release to mimic the patch cycles of the original Legion expansion, which is such a good idea. Such a good idea. But we'll see. I mean, maybe it would be like the last cycle. So if they're going to stagger the release with different things coming out every 2 weeks, then maybe the final one would be housing. So maybe you could like buy stuff before that point from this vendor, but maybe it would be like much later on in the lifetime of the event. But I don't know. I feel like it's going to be here pretty soon. The loot from the Remix PTR is crazy. Eagle mounts. Just 50 odd mounts, gear, new transmogs. How hard is it to get the currency to buy these things? This is a real question. This is the fell mounts. Oh, this is all of them. Yes, all of the class mounts get a fell version. This is Death Knight. Cool. I feel like some of these are going to work better than others. Like Death Knight one, I think works really well. Because we already kind of associate Undeath with this lime green slimy stuff. We have the Demon Hunter one, which, like, now with even more fell. Y'all already have all your mounts look like this anyway. But it's even more green than before. We got Druid. I feel like this is really weird. Like, from a lore perspective. It used to be, Fel in the lore was supposed to be really bad and super dangerous. But You've advanced, you've transcended as a druid, and now you can like use it. Honestly, it looks good. Why can't we get some more glyph of stars for druid? Actually, why can't we get some more tree forms for resto? Like, I understand a lot of resto druids like to heal in your main form, but give me some more, like, maybe a fell tree. Oh, you know what? You could be like one of those fell trees from Fellwood. You know those guys that are like, they got like green dripping out of their mouth? Yeah. That's the kind of, that would be good. We need some more tree forms, y'all. Mage one, I saw this one already on the preview. I thought it was really... These are all, I feel like these are best if you're a blood elf, not gonna lie. If you're a blood elf, you can like crouch down on it, or a void elf, look really more cool. I feel like I look stupid surfing on it. Like, why would you surf on that? Like, you're gonna fall off. You need to hold on with all your hands and feet. We got monk. Ooh, now this is like those Fellwood tigers, isn't it? The green stripes, that's cool. I wouldn't drink that though. It's like, hey, this would be really good if you're like an undead monk. You know, the slime plague brewer or whatever. That would make a lot of sense, I think. Paladin. Fell paladin. This horse has been irreversibly scarred by the Legion. Honestly, it's great. I feel like this makes sense as a blood elf. Paladin. Yes. Paladins just always stay winning. That's why this crash out was so funny. Because like y'all are constantly winning. You do nothing but winning. Priest. Oh, this is a little bit of a nicer color. I prefer this color. It's less Mountain Dew. It's more like emeraldy. I think this is a better color. It's a little bit more pleasing. But you do have this like green fire coming out the butt. And it's to me, like, I'm sorry, but you know what it seems like? It seems like look, I wouldn't fly behind you. I'll put it that way. I wouldn't fly behind you. Rogue. This is probably my favorite class mount overall. The Raven. Ooh, yeah. Very, very, very good. This might be the best one so far, I think. It's very subtle. It's just a little bit of a greenish tint, but it's still really dark. I like that. Fell-flavored Fury. I mean, honestly, it's okay. I could take it or leave it. It's alright. I feel like I have 100 versions of this mount, not gonna lie. Like, there's like a fire one, there's a water one, there's a shadow one, there's a wind. You got every kind of these guys. But it's okay. I mean, it's fine. Warlock. Ooh, damn, that looks good. Obviously, Warlock's gonna look good because this makes sense for them. Damn, that looks so good. Give it animation. Double jump. Oh, can it fly? I mean, of course they can all fly, right? Oh man, it looks very, very cool. Love it. I love it. And Warrior's the last one. Oh man, that's actually awesome. Ooh, yeah. I very like that. You know, it looks like the arms look like the ground. Like the stony, dark ground that's cracked with the fell. You know, like the earth itself, it's cracked open. Very, very cool. This is pretty thoughtfully done, I think. It almost looks like the weapons you have here, you're dipping them in this kind of poison stuff. It's badass. Very cool. Warriors are also winning on here. Love that one. Love it. Okay, well, they all look really good. Mostly, they're very good. I still think my favorite is... Oh, wait, did I miss Hunter? Oh my god. Yeah! This actually looks kind of natural. Like, this could work. It feels like it could be a natural color. Oh, this is probably one of my favorite mounts overall. So, the green variant. Oh, what a good boy. Look at that snoot. He's still such a good boy. Even corrupted. Nice. I love these mounts, the Wolfhawks. I haven't been playing a lot of Hunter lately. But I probably will later. I just, you know... I'm really fighting the urge to get pulled away by every freaking class that there is. That's a really bad habit that I have. So I love the Hunter one. And Rogue. Those are probably my faves. For my aesthetic. But Warrior, Warlock, also really strong. Okay. What else do we have on here for Legion Remix? This is such an exciting event. In the guild chat yesterday, I saw someone who was like, damn, I wish that the Legion Remix event didn't look so good because I already have so much to do in the main game. But that's okay because everybody in the guild, like, we're all gonna want to do this. Everybody wants to do it, so if you're behind, we're all behind. You know, don't worry about it. We're all gonna be in the same boat, so we'll get it all together, don't worry. You're not gonna get left behind. Was this? Oh yeah, I heard about that already. The dates that we think that it's gonna be October 7th. And we looked at that already too. I think we are... Oh, there was one other thing. The turkey mount was found. So this is probably for Thanksgiving. I think it's kind of cute. The purple one's cute. I appreciate them adding good new seasonal rewards when they bring back the seasonal events instead of just recycling old rewards. This is something I always appreciated because it makes you want to care about doing the event again, even if you did it last year and got all the stuff. You know, this is important to make anyone interested at all in, like, oh, it's the 2025 version of this event. Oh my god. Oh my god. Comments. One person's like, I hate turkeys. I hate the sound they make and how they gobble at us. Man, you don't need to... I'll get this mount and jump off a hill. But it's not like Guild Wars 2 where your mount dies. You'll die. Your mount's gonna peace out the last second, like you die. So, we're getting close. Oh. I'm not reading that. This is a PG-13. This is PG-13 stream. Oh, there's like the duality of man. I'm so hyped. Gobble gobble. That's so funny. I hate the sound they make. Other person. Gobble gobble. You know, it's not that different from a Murloc sound, so you probably don't like Murlocs either. I was not aware of this, by the way. For those not aware, there's a portal room in Tazavesh that has portals to each of the Bountiful Delphs. Big if true. I didn't know that. I'm gonna go check that out as soon as I can. Did you know about this? Nobody told me. Let's go look. I will in a second, but this is news. I have no clue about that. So I should set my Hearthstone to Tazavesh then. By the way, I also thought this was a good...
Rahal says there's portals, but they are one way.
That's okay. That's why you said I should set my Hearthstone there. Oh. Yeah, I remember you said so, but I didn't know why. I didn't understand. Didn't understand why. Sharon MC, thank you for subbing with Amazon Prime. I really appreciate that. Thank you. For supporting the stream today. I really liked this post because at first I didn't read any of the text. I just looked at the picture. And I stared at the picture for like a minute before I got it. Do you know what I mean? Like, I know now why I love Delves. And then you remember this place. This is in Red Ridge, but it's not the only one like it. There's quite a few like strongholds like this that you have to go through as you're questing. It's particularly in Classic, I think, is where you're going to have this experience, because nowadays I feel like it's sad. People in retail level so fast. You might just never see a place like this while you're leveling. But it's like these strongholds where you have to be careful with pools, find your way through, maybe find a treasure down a different like nook or a corridor. Maybe could be a rare mob or something. Someone said that they got that experience doing the tier 11 delves, soloing those. And I've had that experience too as a mage, soloing the tier 11. That has been really fun for me. Like, I'm using everything that I can to stay alive a lot of the times. You know, I'm bunnying people with Polly. I've learned how to use alter time much better, I think, because of delves. And it's really fun. Every time I'm in a delve, I just think that this is still one of the things that makes War Within, I think, the best expansion so far. Say what you want about, you know, story. I've enjoyed it. Has it been perfect? No, not at all. There's definitely a lot of room for improvement with the story, but the content, in terms of the actual content, what you can do now versus what you could do before, I think that the game got a huge upgrade in War Within with warbands and all this stuff that I feel like we already take for granted this far into the expansion. Like, it just feels so natural. I can't imagine going back to a time before delves. Or going back to the time before having warband features. Like, that would be so horrible to try to return to that. I hope Blizzard pushes delves even more in mid. I'm sure they will, because it seems like it's been a slam dunk feature. Everybody seems pretty happy about it. It's nice to always have something to do, even if it's the middle of the night. Nobody I know is online. This is an issue for me as someone who plays on both regions. Like, I play on EU and NA, sometimes on EU at a time when no one is awake over there. And so it's been amazing to have something that I could just go jump in and do without having to subject myself to the random group fighter, right? Which is just scary. It's scary. It's super scary. I've done it a couple of times, but it's been pretty scary every time. Zep, the Dimensius fight is amazing. Well, we're on our way there today. We were gonna start. Oh my god, I need to get to the raid. I need to get to the raid right now. We gotta go. We gotta go. Oh, see, this was what I was talking about earlier. Crouching down, like Blood Elves do on these kinds of mounts. Like the discs, carpets, that kind of thing. I wish I could do that. Let me do that. I want to crouch down. It's so cool. Only Blood Elves can do this. Okay, let me turn on the game sounds, and should probably start making my way to the raid entrance. Okay. Probably also gonna have to turn down my graphics. Essential. 7, I feel like is still gonna be too high for seeing things in the raid. It is a lag fest in there. Let's go. I'm so excited to raid today and hopefully improve my gear slightly for my mage. I hope I can get something. Tier piece would be ideal. Ba -ba 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 -bum. Got all my myth transmog sets from doing
As
delves.
if we didn't have enough
That's
trouble.
what I'm
Now
saying.
mail
That is what I'm saying. Making that stuff available to collectors through delves is fantastic. And I think it's fair. Like, you're putting in the time. And they did start to incentivize you to try to go to a mythic dungeon, though. Which I appreciate. Where are these portals? This is it. What? This is the portals to the delves? This is amazing. How did I not know about this? Kriegwald's Arrest. Excavation Site 9. The headquarters. Oh my god. I had no idea. I didn't... Did I even come over to this side at all? No. No. The renowned vendor's on the other side. So I didn't go to that side. But now you know, and now I know. So I'm gonna go... Do I want to change my Hearthstone? I don't know. My Hearth is set... Oh, my EU Hearth is already here. Okay. I had it set to Ardenweald before. Because I'm on the never-ending grind for anima that never ends. The anima grind, I don't recommend it. Honestly, it's not worth it. It is, but it's not. It's so hard. Like this... the staff, animas. It's such a ridiculous grind. I feel like once you start the anima grinding path, forever will it dominate your destiny. Consume you, it will.
The Shadow God have reinforced
As it
their
did
garrisons.
Zepla.
We can't let them keep this foothold.
Hey, I can't get out. I'm stuck in the... Don't I have the box to get out of this phase? No. This is scary. Okay, maybe now. The action button for the world quest was overriding the one I... God, I talk about anima, speak of the devil, and he will appear, right? Freaking Shadowlands now. That's another thing about the anima grind. It will make you hate this mount.
The Shadow God
Because it just reminds me of going through the airport at Ouroboros. God. Okay. I have a quest to defeat Dimensius. That's the quest today. Let me join the Discord call. Lavolp 1318, thank you so much for subbing. Hold on, what's going on with my ears? One sec. I need my ears so I'll be able to hear raid callouts. The anima grind is right, yes. Am I lagging? Guys, can you see me? Can you see? Am I a PowerPoint presentation or can you? Okay. We have an ear malfunction. Yeah. Seems fine. Okay, so it's only on my end that I look weird. Okay, one second. I'm gonna join the Discord call. Oh no, my whole computer's lag? Oh no! Why? Let me see what I can turn off. I'm gonna turn off Narcissus for now. So many add-ons. So many. I need to close all of my millions of tabs. Get my raid notes open. And join the call. It's raid day! Am I in raid group 2? I think so. We're starting in 5 minutes. Okay. I believe I am. Am I? Pop, 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 pop. Testing. Okay, y'all are quiet. Hold up. Music too loud. Can y'all hear Discord okay? Chrissy Arazier, thank you so much for the 19-month resub. I appreciate that. So many bun-buns are online. You love to see it. It is raid day. Can we go in yet? Is everyone here?
I should probably turn down the game audio because that's a bit loud.
Yeah, okay. It's an up 100%. Okay, let me pull up my cheat sheet for the bosses. I did some homework. I'm the responsible raid leader. I don't know. Leading is a... That's... a stretch. That might be a stretch. Will you be raid leading? Yes. Raid leading. This is what I'm gonna be doing today. Yeah. Totally. Okay, I gotta do a couple more things before we start. Dranny, thank you so much for the 34-month resub. I really appreciate that. The game is laggy. Well, I'm gonna have to turn down the graphics settings. Who is missing? Do we have everybody?
Is Roro here? He's meant to be our second tank, I think.
Yeah, we don't have a Roro.
We need the other tank.
I'm here. Like, can anybody invite me?
We need...
Lento, can you invite Roro?
Okay.
That's my character.
I cannot handle setting up a group. I'm gonna be
I just
honest.
typed in the guild.
I can't handle it. It's not recommended for me to do that. It's a lot of organization. It's not my strong suit. Are we gonna see Dimensius today? The biggest raid boss of all time. The... Everyone says that it's amazing.
Healers, 2 tanks.
Let me turn up Discord a little. Can y'all hear them? They seem quiet. For me. You can barely hear them. Yeah, okay. Let me see what I can do. Let me, okay, I turned up the output a bit. Who is hyped to see Dimensius today?
I think we are.
Everyone.
We're totally going to see him. It can happen. It's possible.
Yep.
Okay. Biggest boss of all time was the elevator. Yeah. Zepla hasn't seen some bosses in Guild Wars 2. Are you telling me it's not... Dimensius is gonna be like a little blueberry compared to Some Guild Wars 2 bosses? Well, now I'll have a, you know, scale.
There's actually more people in this raid than on the Discord, so...
I think we had some extras wanting to hop in.
Is there anyone in this call, at least, who's in Raid 2 but hasn't made it into the raid yet and needs an invite?
You know what? I might want to... Okay.
If anyone else on this
let me
call,
do
just
one other
double check
thing
you're in the right
before we
raid
start.
instance. I think there was a mythic difficulty open, so just hop out and in if you need to. You can check it on the map if you hover over your mini-map top left. There'll be a difficulty.
One second. Okay. I'm gonna try to lock in today and really focus on learning and doing my, playing my class to the best of my ability. That is my goal today. I tried to come prepared. You know, I've got potions, I got flasks, we got everything we need to excel, except the skills. Okay, skills. That's a missing piece of the puzzle. That's still required. Wow, what is this crazy mount? What is this? What? What are... I can't even see what it is called. Our Azure Void Flyer. What's this from? Is Zep going to Gamescom? Nope. I've traveled too much already. Yeah, it's a pretty expensive trip from where I am now, so I'm not gonna be able to do it. Is it from... It's an M+. What? No way. The War Within Keystone Master Season 3. What? You got it already? Damn, it's been like a week. It looks really cool. It looks super cool. It's only been a week. Do I even have an M+ score? 618. Barely. Wow. Hello. Got it day one. We have... You got it day one? Wait a second, it took a second for that to process. It's from Keystone Master. It's from Keystone Master. Y'all are pro. I'm so bad at M+, but I'm practicing, you know. That's the journey. That's the journey means you're bad at first. You can't be good all the time. The journey has a beginning, and more beginning, and then a middle, and more middle, and an end. Which is never an end. You just go back to the beginning again. Wow! Oh, this is a fun entrance to the raid. I like that. Zoom! Zoom! I am prepared, in fact.
Hey everybody, there is flasks over here. Everybody grab one.
Oh, flasks. I want alchemical chaos. Thank
If you need
you.
food buff, we have a hearty feast here. Don't
Is it
override
vegan?
it if you grab a hearty buff. I think so.
Oh, there's some carrots. That's good.
Oh yeah, it's for Bun Guild. We need carrots.
I should really get some carrots to like munch on during a raid. That's a good idea. It's a healthy snack. Okay. I guess I should explain the fight to you. Since I'm leading and all. Alright, so listen
Sure we'll
up.
survive.
This boss is gonna give you a special action button. So I hope you know where that is and you have it keybind for yourself. The extra action button is super cool. It makes you dash forward and zoomy forward. You will need this. There is a tank swap, Obliteration Arcano Cannon. Now, for this one, the targeted tank needs to run away to go explode in a corner away from all us. Don't make that our problem. That's your problem. The Manifest Matrices is going to be little pink circles. If you get that, you need to run it off to the side and don't stand in them. It's going to stun you. There's going to be the return of our beloved Spinny Soaky Swirlies, where we soak in it, and it's big spinny swirly that we soak in. That's going to be arcane flavored this time. At 100 energy, we're going to chase the boss with our aforementioned action button, dash. And we're going to dodge crap. We're going to play the game. Then we're going to DPS his shield off and win. Do we have any questions?
I have a question.
Yeah.
For the soak, do we have to split into 2 teams?
No. No, we don't have to do that. It's normal mode, so we don't have to do anything complicated.
Okay.
All right. Do you want... Does a tank should probably do the countdown?
Or you should clear the trash.
Oh yeah, it's
There is
trash.
trash.
It's trash. It's a debate. I'm not gonna use my big CDs right now because I gotta save all that stuff for the main event. So I'm just gonna barely throw wet noodles at these guys for now. Should I do this on Arcane? I guess.
Oh, don't step into that.
We have tripped the Manaforge's security measures and cannot materialize.
Yeah, you'll need your action button to like
Destroying this
blink
construct
through
should
it
lower the
when we
Manaforge's
chase him.
defenses.
Analyzing. Contaminants detected.
Okay.
Neutralization subroutines activated.
We are ready. Can I just blink? I think so, yeah.
There are charges left on the cauldron if anybody wants to grab an extra flask.
Get up. There's one more. You can drink and take another. Alright. Okay. Countdown when ready. Here we go. Let's just
5,
like
4, 3, 2, 1.
I'm gonna shut up during this, if y'all don't mind. soaking it. Run those off to the side.
Find shelter.
Pollutant level high. Immediate purge required.
Now you can use your action button to go straight ahead. My weak aura got screwed up and I need to move where it is. It's in a really awkward spot. I can barely see it. I don't know how this happened.